Okay, so now that we went over the breathing mechanics, the drills on the floor, the Valsalva mechanics, now we're going to practice Valsalva mechanics with this weight. So I would say, you know, you could use something that you have at home if you have a dumbbell, a barbell, oh, not a barbell, like a kettlebell, even a heavy water bottle or something you could use at home. Just to practice, and then when you go to the gym, you're going to obviously practice with the weights that you're doing for your exercise. But so Valsalva, again, is when you're about to lift something super heavy and you kind of go and you like brace down. If you've done heavy lifting before, CrossFit, weightlifting, etc., you know what we're talking about. But now we're going to be thinking about the pelvic floor in relation to that breath. So we're going to practice the squat first with regular breathing mechanics where you inhale on the way down and you exhale on the way up. Then we're going to step it up a notch to use the Valsalva technique, because that's going to happen one way or the other when you're lifting heavy, which I know you will be doing. So let's start with just practicing inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. So we're starting here at the top. We're going to breathe in as the diaphragm's coming down. Pelvic floor is coming down, and then on the way up, diaphragm's coming up, pelvic floor is coming up, abs are coming in. Okay, we're going to do that a couple more times. So on the way down, breathe in. On the way out, breathe up. And same as we did on the floor, think about on the way up that you're pulling your pelvic floor up and in, and you're pulling your abs closed at the top, basically. Okay, last one, same deal. And exhale, up and in, and brace. Cool. So now we're going to do that same thing, but you're going to do the up and in and the bracing before we even start the rep, as you do in a Valsalva maneuver, because Valsalva is, and really it's an exhale. So whatever you just did on the exhale, you're going to do that first, and you're going to maintain that the whole time you're doing the squat. All right, so we're here. We're going to take a big deep breath in. Exhale. Okay, no talking because you're supposed to be holding it. So that's what's going on with the Valsalva. Well, we'll do it again. Okay, so we're here. We're going to take a big deep breath in and then hold it. So you're thinking about pushing your abs together. You're thinking about going to exhale, but your throat is closed, so there's no air that's coming out. It's just pressure that's building up here, and you're keeping your pelvic floor up and in throughout. Okay, so you're holding it, and you're doing your squat, and you're coming back up, and then you're relaxing everything. All right, so that's how we're going to think about doing squats, deadlifts, anything heavy with that Valsalva maneuver in the pelvic floor together.